Today we get to review what I'm actually very excited about, a Contender G2 with a 223 barrel, and then we have another one we're going to swap out in a minute in 30-30. So this is actually our dad's, and he couldn't get out today with us. He wasn't feeling good. He's going to be 88 here shortly, but he said, I wish I would have discovered those 10 years ago, which makes me laugh. That would make it a 78-year-old wanting to go out with his Contender set. So I think it's completely awesome. So anyway, these are very nice. You know, all I could find was the synthetic stock, and had to buy like half of it, and then we ended up having to order the barrels separately because this is the 2021 and everything is insane, which is funny because you think I get the stockpiling of 223 or 9 mil or something like that, but a single shot?
Good way to conserve ammo.
And you know, who knows? Somebody smarter than me has probably already figured this out, but it could be that, you know, with factories going idle or drastically reduced, you know, through COVID, all that shutdown stuff, maybe just the backlogs are huge now, and supplies just limited. But it's really hard to actually find. I was hoping for the walnut stocks because I think those are actually nicer. This is all weather, so it's still pretty awesome. No complaints really. But anyway, this is our first real experience with the Contenders. First for sure with the G2, which has the thickened reinforcement around the, you know, where the action all happens here. So it can take higher pressure. Definitely not the same as the Encore, which I guess claims not to even be a Contender, even though it has the same pattern. Those are set up for the Magnums and, you know, big stuff. But I think this is really nice. It's sleek. It's you know, surprisingly heavy when you actually hold these, which should actually help dampen some recoil. But enough gabbing. Let's do some shooting. We're going to sight these in today, hopefully. So we're starting today out with some PMC bronze at the outrageous price of $7.50. Can you believe that? That was a lot actually for these at the time, but nothing by comparison to today. 20 rounds, that should last us enough. What do you think?
I know.
First shots fired ever.
Get over here.
Give it a whirl.
Bottom target. Oh, flinch.
What was that? Oh, it's the safety. All right, yeah. So that's an important distinction. The G2 has a switchable firing pin. So it does rim fire and center fire alternately, and then the safety is in the middle. So that was the safety. It works great. All right, now we'll try first shots fired. That was the first click fired. I didn't notice any recoil, did you?
No.
All right, so let's have a couple at least to give us a baseline. Better check this out. Okay, we have one more adjustment. I think this is getting pretty close. Actually, I think I'm a little bit to the right now. Go back a notch. So it has an extractor, not an ejector. So it helps pull it out, but you still have to do the work. Not a bad deal though. Let's go. All right, so here's what happened. These were the first two that I fired and then made a slight adjustment. And then I got the next two right here. So I think I overdid it just a hair to the right. So I bumped it back a click. So that's 25 yards. So let's see what we can do at 100. I have no idea how far up or down it's going to be, but let's go try. All right, so we're doing 100 yards at this point. Oh, it figures the wind just picks up. Lower target. can already tell it's way right now, so we bump that back. Left. Okay, one more. And then you can bring us home here. Alright, one more, sorry. It's getting real close. So it's got to come down just a tad. And left just a tad. All right, let's go have a look. Here we are. This is 100 yards. So these were the adjustments that we were making along the way. It literally worked its way over here, just click at a time until we got this one. With the wind blowing, and yeah, that's only one in a row, but I think we could do a little bit better. If we drop that a ½ inch, of course, that could easily be operator error. I'm accountable for a lot of the mistakes, that is. So I'll have my brother try this and see how it ends. But I think we're getting very, very close, and I'm happy with that. We'll try a couple other brands, or at least one other brand of ammo, just to make sure that there's not a lot of variation with that, because it does seem to matter a bit. Top target?
I was going for the bottom one.
I think that's the one I shot at.
Yeah, well, you taped it up. That goes high on the first one. Can't tell on the second one. That's good.
So this is a different brand of ammo here, and I'm going to shoot for the top target. But you know, I think at this point in time, even if it's a inch or a ½ inch high at 100, probably an inch, still probably okay, close enough for us. But I'm totally thrilled with the accuracy and the trigger. How did you like that?
Oh, the trigger's really nice on those.
It has just a touch of friction. What about take up? I'm trying to think.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Just a tiny bit, and then it breaks. It breaks really, really light and easy. Oh, I'm afraid this may be a lot of difference in ammo. I've kind of thought that the PMC was a little underpowered. I hope I'm way wrong. Otherwise, we have to make at least make a good note, if not a correction on the scope. I can't tell. Let's go have a look. Here's what we have at 100 yards with the second ammunition type. So that probably didn't help at all, you know, sending one way up like that. When I mentioned about like might have to majorly adjust the scope, I'm pretty pleased with this because guess what it actually looks like? Almost that one. So between the PMC and I can't remember the brand that this one is. I think that's close enough, don't you?
Yeah.
For now.
We'll try the other brand.
And that's just a flinch, I suppose. But I'm happy with the up and down. I mean, the left to right. The up and down needs a little bit of work. But yeah, we're going to try the 30-30 barrel now and see what we get. Here we go. We swapped out the barrel for, I think the two-tone actually looks very nice, especially with the black stocks. So I don't have any issue. It's actually one that we could get our hands on, so I'm grateful for that. Same scope, just the same brand, just another one. This one's 30-30. So these are 150 grain Federals that we're going to be shooting. And yeah, good old soft points. I tend to like Federals as much as anything, especially in the 22s. They seem to work well. But today's 30-30. Have at it.
Bottom target.
Any guesses?
Hopefully that's not it way to the right.
All right, well, we'll find out.
Yeah. Send this thing left. See what it does.
It's surprising the muzzle blast off the old 30-30. I think it's a very respectable cartridge. Which one is this? The bottom one?
Yeah.
All right, let me walk down and have a look.
Look.
All right, so we're looking around, nothing. Oh, except right there. I like the group already. What is that, like a ½ inch or something?
Yeah.
Center to center? Yeah, it's only 25 yards, but still, that is extremely consistent. So we can make our tweaks and try some more. You're up. Okay, made a simple, very crude adjustment on the scope. Should be putting us closer.
That needs a lot more adjustment, I think. Better go look and see first.
All right, so the wind's picking up here. That's not helping us at all. What did we find so far?
Well, either the scope's way wrong or there's something on, I don't know, the rail.
So the first time I did find out that these bolts here had worked loose a little bit. That didn't explain enough, you know, how it could be a foot off like it was. We had the scopes set to maximum in either direction, elevation and windage, and it still never came close. So is it the mount from Thompson? Because we had the factory put that on. Don't know, kind of doubt it. It could be this mount, you know, if it's a little off. That's the factory one from Osprey. Or it could be the scope. Any combination of the above, I guess.
Yeah. Other than that, it's a great barrel for shooting.
Oh yeah, boy, this is gonna be fun too.
Yeah.
What about the recoil? What did you think of that?
Not bad at all.
No, I agree completely. The trigger's awesome. It looks like these rifles are, you know, capable of outstanding accuracy.
Yeah, you said it. I think people that are into these love them they're very accurate.
Yeah, I don't wonder why they become fanatics. I kind of feel like the bug just bit me. So I'm excited to try some more. We're gonna have to explore this. We're not gonna waste any more bullets today because that was a joke. We test fired one at a longer distance. It was like, what, 15 feet high?
Yeah.
We cannot get that thing down any further. So I'll take the scope off, talk to the factory or my sales guy. He's been really cooperative and helpful. We'll look at test the mounts to make sure that was torqued down as well. But that's a bit of a disappointment, I have to say, today, because the first one was, you know, I think just extremely fun, extremely great. This one has the potential for it, but we're not there yet. So stay tuned.